Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Jai Hind. Your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year and important birth and death anniversaries of 15th August 2025 Friday. Bengali date 29 শ্রাবণ 1432. As per Benimadov Ponjika, today's Tithi is Krishna Soshti and up to 0344 hours and after that Krishna Saptami. Today's Nakshatra is Oshini Nakshatra and up to 1005 hours and after that Bharani Nakshatra. Today is 227th day of the year. There are then 138 days left in 2025. Today is 33rd Friday of 2025. Today is 79th Indian Independence Day. The 79th Indian Independence Day, celebrated on 15th August 2025, marks 79 years since India broke free from British colonial rule in 1947. This historic day commemorates the relentless sacrifices, struggles, and unity of countless freedom fighters who fought for the nation's sovereignty. It is a time when the country remembers the vision of leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Subhash Chandra Bose, and many others who dedicated their lives to securing freedom. The day holds deep emotional and patriotic significance, symbolizing the triumph of justice, democracy, and the enduring spirit of the Indian people. The main celebrations take place at the Red Fort in New Delhi, where the Prime Minister hoists the national flag and addresses the nation, highlighting the country's progress and outlining future goals. Across states, schools, offices, and communities, people come together to participate in flag hoisting ceremonies, cultural events, and patriotic performances. The tricolor flutters proudly across the nation, and the air resonates with the singing of the national anthem Jana Gana Mano, fostering a sense of unity and pride among citizens. In 2025, the 79th Independence Day is not just a commemoration of the past but also a call to shape India's future. As the country continues to grow in technology, economy, and global influence, this day serves as a reminder that true independence comes with the responsibility to uphold justice, equality, and harmony. It inspires citizens to work collectively towards building a stronger, more inclusive India, ensuring that the dreams of the freedom fighters remain alive in every generation. Today is National Mourning Day, Bangladesh. National Mourning Day in Bangladesh is observed annually on 15th August to commemorate the assassination of the nation's founding leader and the first president Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in 1975. On this tragic day, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, along with most of his family members, was brutally killed in his residence in Dhaka, marking one of the darkest chapters in the country's history. Known as the father of the nation, Mujibur Rahman has led Bangladesh to independence in 1971 after a long struggle. The day is marked by state ceremonies, lowering of the national flag to half-mast, prayers, discussions, and various programs organized to honor his legacy and contributions to the nation. It serves as a solemn reminder of the values of unity, democracy, and patriotism for which he stood. Today is National Lemon Meringue Pie Day. National Lemon Meringue Pie Day, celebrated on August 15 each year in the United States, honors the classic dessert that perfectly balances tangy and sweet flavors. This delightful pie features a crisp and flaky crust, a smooth, zesty lemon filling, and a light, fluffy meringue topping that is often browned to perfection. Originating from 19th century recipes, lemon meringue pie has become a favorite in homes, bakeries, and restaurants. Especially during summer, the day encourages baking enthusiasts and dessert flavor lovers to enjoy slice, try new variations, or share this refreshing treat with friends and family. Today is National Relaxation Day. National Relaxation Day, observed annually on August 15 in the United States, is dedicated to taking a break from the daily grind and focusing on rest, calm, and self care. The day encourages people to slow down, reduce stress, and rejuvenate both mind and body through activities like meditation, gentle walks, reading, listening to music, or simply doing nothing. It serves as a reminder that relaxation is not a luxury but a necessity for maintaining good mental and physical health. Whether spent alone or with loved ones, the day promotes a balanced lifestyle and the importance of making time to unwind in today's fast paced world. Today is National Accordion Day. National Accordion Day, celebrated on August 15 each year, honors the rich culture, heritage, and history of the accordion people in Canada, particularly in the provinces of New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and parts of Quebec. Established at the first Acadian National Convention in 1881, the date coincides with the Catholic feast of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary, the Acadians' patron saint. The day is marked with colorful parades, music, dancing, traditional accordion cuisine, and the lively tintamare, a noisy procession where participants make as much sound as possible to show pride in their identity. It serves as a vibrant celebration of resilience, unity, and the enduring spirit of the accordion community. Today is National Check the Chip Day. National Check the Chip Day, observed annually on August 15 in the United States, raises awareness about the importance of microchipping pets and keeping the registration information up to date. Sponsored by the American Veterinary Medical Association and the American Animal Hospital Association, the day encourages pet owners to have their dogs and cats microchipped as a permanent form of identification, which greatly increases the chances of reuniting lost pets with their families. It also serves as a reminder to regularly verify and update contact details in the microchip registry to ensure effectiveness. The observance promotes responsible pet ownership and animal safety. Today is World Greatness Day. World Greatness Day, observed annually on August 15, is a global celebration dedicated to recognizing and inspiring greatness in every individual. The day encourages people to embrace their strengths, pursue their passions, and make a positive impact on the world through kindness, creativity, leadership, and innovation. It serves as a reminder that greatness is not defined solely by fame or wealth, but by the positive influence one has on others and the contributions made to society. On this day, individuals, communities, and organizations share stories of achievement, motivate others to reach their full potential, and work collectively toward building a better, more compassionate world. Today is National Chant at the Moon Day. National Chant at the Moon Day, celebrated every year on August 15, is a whimsical and uplifting observance that invites people to step outside at night, gaze at the moon, and connect with nature through song, chant, or personal expression. Rooted in the idea of releasing stress, embracing creativity, and feeling a sense of unity under the shared sky, the day encourages participants to celebrate the moon's beauty and mystery. Whether done alone in quiet reflection or in groups with rhythmic chants and music, the tradition fosters a deeper connection to the natural world and reminds us of our place in the universe. Today is National No SpongeBob Day. National No SpongeBob Day, observed on August 15, is a playful, fictional, fictional holiday from the popular animated TV show SpongeBob SquarePants. In the episode of the same name, Bikini Bottom residents celebrate by enjoying a day without their overly enthusiastic and energetic sponge friend, SpongeBob, giving them a chance to relax in peace. The day humorously reflects how even the most beloved characters can be a bit overwhelming at times, and it pokes fun at the idea of needing a break from constant excitement. While not a real world event, fans often mark it online with memes, jokes, and nostalgic references to the show. Today is National Leathercraft Day. National Leathercraft Day, observed annually on August 15, celebrates the artistry, skill, and tradition of creating items from leather. From belts, bags, and wallets to saddles, shoes, and decorative pieces, leathercraft combines creativity with craftsmanship, often requiring years of practice to master. The day honors both professional artisans and hobbyists who work with this versatile material, recognizing its durability, beauty, and cultural significance throughout history. Many people mark the occasion by learning new techniques, supporting local leather workers, or starting their own small projects to appreciate the timeless craft. Today is Day of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. The Day of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary, celebrated annually on August 15, is a major Christian feast, particularly in the Catholic and Orthodox traditions, that commemorates the belief that Mary, the mother of Jesus, was taken body and soul into heaven at the end of her earthly life. Considered a holy day of obligation in many countries, it is marked by church services, processions, and festivals honoring Mary's purity, faith, and role as the Mother of God. The day symbolizes hope and the promise of eternal life, and in many cultures, it is also tied to local traditions, music, and communal gatherings. Today is Hawaiian Shirt Day. Hawaiian Shirt Day, celebrated on the third Friday of August, is a fun and colorful occasion that invites people to swap their usual attire for bright, tropical themed aloha shirt. Inspired by Hawaii's relaxed Iceland lifestyle, the day encourages spreading cheer, warmth, and a vacation-like spirit in workplaces, schools, and communities. Whether paired with lace, sunglasses, or beach hats, these shirts symbolize friendliness and fun, making Hawaiian Shirt Day is light-hearted break from routine and a celebration of vibrant, easygoing style. Today is Men's Grooming Day. Men's Grooming Day, observed on the third Friday of August each year, promotes the importance of personal care, hygiene, and style among men. It encourages men to take time for grooming routines that boost confidence and well being, such as haircuts, beard trimming, skin care, and overall self maintenance. The day also highlights how good grooming can positively influence both personal and professional life, fostering self respect and making a lasting impression. Many salons, barber shops, and grooming brands offer special promotions on this day, making it a perfect opportunity for men to refresh their look and embrace self care. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Napoleon Bonaparte, 15th August 1769 to 5th May 1821. Napoleon Bonaparte was a French military leader and emperor who rose to prominence during the French Revolution and became one of history's most influential figures. Known for his brilliant military tactics, he led France through numerous successful campaigns, ultimately becoming Emperor of the French in 1804. His Napoleonic Wars, fought between 1803 and 1815, reshaped Europe's political landscape, spreading revolutionary ideals across the continent but also leading to widespread destruction. Despite his early successes, Napoleon's empire ultimately fell after his defeat at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815, leading to his exile on the island of St. Helena, where he died. Napoleon's legacy remains complex, as he is both admired for his reforms such as the Napoleonic Code and criticized for his authoritarian rule and wars of conquest. Today is death anniversary of Miss Stephania Maracineanu, 18th June 1882 to 15th August 1944. Stephania Maracineanu was a pioneering Romanian physicist who studied under Marie Curie at the Radium Institute in Paris and became one of the first women to earn a PhD in physical science. Her 1924 thesis on the half-life of polonium revealed how alpha particles could induce nearby metals such as lead to become radioactive too, predating the work that earned Irene and Frederick Joliot Curie the Nobel Prize in 1935. After a return to Romania, she founded the country's first radioactivity laboratory, conducted groundbreaking experiments on artificial rain, and was among the first to report that rising radon levels could precede earthquakes. Despite her advances, she never gained global acclaim during her lifetime, though the Romanian Academy recognized her work in 1936, appointing her as research director, and her story is increasingly celebrated. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Axel Hugo Theodor Theorel, 6th July 1903 to 15th August 1982. Axel Hugo Theodor Theorel was a renowned Swedish scientist and Nobel laureate recognized for his groundbreaking work in biochemistry, particularly on oxidative enzymes. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1955 for his discoveries concerning the nature and effects of oxidation enzymes, including the isolations of yellow enzyme, flavin mononucleotide. Theorel's research significantly advanced the understanding of enzyme function and metabolism in living organisms. He worked at the Karolinska Institute, where he led the Nobel Medical Institute's biochemical department. His meticulous studies laid the foundations for future research on cellular respirations and detoxification. Theorel was also known for his collaborative spirit and humble nature. His contributions continue to impact medicine and molecular biology to this day. Today is birth anniversary of Sri Aurobindo Ghosh, 15th August 1872 to 5th December 1950. Sri Aurobindo Ghosh was an Indian philosopher, poet, nationalist, and spiritual leader whose life journey breathed revolutionary politics and profound mysticism. Educated in England, he returned to India and became a prominent figure in the struggle for independence, advocating complete freedom from British rule. A powerful writer and orator, he inspired many through his nationalist work before withdrawing from politics in 1910 to focus on spiritual pursuits in Pondicherry. There he developed the philosophy of integral yoga, aiming for the transformation of human life into a divine life on earth. His literary works, including Savitri and the Life Divine, combine deep spiritual insight with poetic brilliance. Sri Aurobindo's teachings emphasized inner evolution, divine consciousness, and the unity of all existence. On his birthday, which coincides with India's Independence Day, admirers across the world remembers his contributions to both national freedom and spiritual awakening. He remains a towering figure in India's cultural and spiritual history. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Sukanta Bhattacharya, 15th August 1926 to 13th May 1947. Sukanta Bhattacharya was a brilliant Bengali poet whose works captured the struggles, hopes, and revolutionary spirit of his time. Known for his youthful yet profound voice, he wrote about the hardships of the common people, the fight against oppression, and the dream of a better future. Influenced by Marxist ideology, his poetry often blended social realism with a deep empathy for the poor and working class. His famous lines compared poetry to the warmth of bread, stressing its role in sustaining life during hard times. Despite his short life, he died of tuberculosis at the age of 20. Sukanta left behind a lasting literary legacy through collections like Charpatro and Purbabhas. His bold, clear style broke away from Romanticism to embrace the stark realities of life. Today is remembered as a voice of youthful defiance and social commitment in Bengali literature. His birthday is celebrated alongside India's Independence Day, adding to the significance of his legacy. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Ajit Wadekar, 1st April 1941 to 15th August 2018. Ajit Wadekar was a legendary Indian cricketer and captain who played a pivotal role in transforming Indian cricket during the early 1970s. A stylish left-handed batsman, he made his Test debut in 1966 and soon became a dependable middle-order player. Wadekar is best remembered for leading India to historic back-to-back overseas Test series victories in 1971, first against the West Indies and then against England, marking a new era of confidence for Indian cricket. His calm leadership, strategic thinking, and ability to inspire his team earned him immense respect. After retiring as a player, he served Indian cricket as a coach, manager, and selector, continuing to shape the game from behind the scenes. Known for his humility and sharp cricketing mind, Wadekar received the Arjuna Award in 1967 and the Padma Shri in 1972. His death on Independence Day in 2018 added a poignant note to his legacy. He remains celebrated as one of India's most influential cricket captains and a true gentleman of the sport. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Gertie Theresa Corey, 15th August 1896 to 26 October 1957. Gertie Theresa Corey was a pioneering biochemist who became the first woman to win the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1947, sharing it with her husband Carl Corey and Bernardo Housse. Born in Prague, she earned her medical degree in 1920 before emigrating to the United States, where she faced significant gender bias in her career. Working alongside her husband, she made groundbreaking discoveries about carbohydrate metabolism, including the Cody cycle, which explains how the body processes energy. Her research provided crucial insights into glycogen storage diseases and other metabolic disorders. Despite limited recognitions early on, she persisted with dedication, producing over 100 scientific papers. Gertie Corey's achievements not only advanced medical sciences but also paved the way for women in research. Her determination, intellect, and passion for science continue to inspire future generations. She is remembered as a trailblazer who broke barriers in both science and society. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Prince Louis Victor de Broglie, 15th August 1892 to 19 March 1987. Prince Louis Victor de Broglie was a French physicist whose groundbreaking work revolutionized quantum theory. Initially trained in history, he shifted to physics and in his 1924 doctoral thesis proposed the revolutionary idea that particles such as electrons could exhibit wave-like properties, a concept known as the de Broglie hypothesis. This wave-particle duality became a cornerstone of quantum mechanics and earned him the 1929 Nobel Prize in Physics. His theory laid the foundations for electron microscopy and advanced studies in wave mechanics. De Broglie later held prestigious academic positions, including at the Sorbonne, and contributed to both theoretical physics and the philosophy of science. He was also a member of the French Academy and served as its permanent secretary. His long and distinguished career spanned over 6 decades, during which he remained a leading figure in physics. De Broglie's ideas continue to shape modern scientific thought and technology. Today is death anniversary of Miss Grazia Maria Cosima Damiana Diledda, 27 September 1871 to 15th August 1936. Grazia Maria Cosima Damiana Diledda was an Italian novelist and short story writer who became the first Italian woman to win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1926. Born in Nuoro, Sardinia, she drew heavily on the traditions, customs, and landscapes of her native Iceland, weaving them into deeply human stories of love, hardship, and morality. Her works often explore themes of fate, sin, and redemption, portraying characters caught between rural traditions and changing modern values. Notable novels like Elias Portulu, Reeds in the Wind, and Cosima showcased her lyrical style and deep psychological insight. Despite facing criticism early in her career for being self-taught and a woman in male-dominated literary world, she persevered to achieve international acclaim. Dutch writing combined realism with a sense of poetic fatalism, making her one of Italy's most celebrated authors. Her legacy endures as a pioneering voice in world literature. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Carl Sune Detloff Bergström, 10th January 1916 to 15th August 2004. Carl Sune Detolf Bergström was a Swedish biochemist whose research on prostaglandins, a group of hormones like lipid compounds, transformed medical sciences. Working alongside Bengt I. Samuelsson and later John R. Vinn, he uncovered the structures, functions, and biosynthesis of these compounds, which play key roles in inflammation, blood flow, and other physiological processes. For this groundbreaking work, the trio was awarded the 1982 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. Bergstrom's studies opened new avenues for developing treatments for conditions like asthma, ulcers, and cardiovascular diseases. Beyond his research, he was a respected academic leader, serving as rector of the Karolinska Institute and promoting international scientific collaborations. Known for his humility and dedication, he inspired generations of scientists. His contributions remain vital to pharmacology, medicine, and biochemistry, cementing his legacy as a pioneer in biochemical research. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, 17th March 1920 to 15th August 1975. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was the founding father of Bangladesh and its first president, later serving as Prime Minister, whose leadership shaped the nation's struggle for independence. A charismatic and determined leader, he played a central role in advocating for the political and cultural rights of Bengalis during Pakistan's rule, culminating in the historic 1971 Liberation War. As head of the Awami League, his six-point plan became the blueprint for Bangladesh's autonomy and eventual freedom. Known affectionately as Bangabandhu, friend of Bengal, Mujibur Rahman inspired millions with his vision of a free, self-reliant nation. After independence, he worked to rebuild war-torn Bangladesh. Though his tenure faced immense challenges, including political instability and economic hardships, on 15 August 1975, he was assassinated in a military coup along with most of his family, a tragedy that deeply scared the nation. Today he is revered as the architect of Bangladesh's independence and a symbol of national pride and resilience. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Ustad Amir Khan, 15th August 1912 to 13th February 1974. Ustad Amir Khan was a legendary Indian classical vocalist and founder of the Indore Gharana, renowned for his slow tempo, deeply meditative style of khayal singing. Born in Indore, he trained under his father Sahamir Khan and blended elements from various gharanas to create a unique approach that emphasized melody, emotional depth, and intricate improvisation. His renditions were marked by expansive alap, precise turns, and spiritual intensity that captivated audiences. Amir Khan also contributed to semi-classical forms like Thumri and Bhajan, though he remained primarily devoted to Khayal. He recorded extensively and collaborated with eminent musicians, leaving a vast legacy of ragas performed with unmatched grace. Beyond his artistry, he influenced generations of vocalists through his innovative techniques and philosophical approach to music. His untimely death in a car accident ended a golden era in Hindustani classical music, but his legacy continues to inspire students and connoisseurs worldwide. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Mahadev Haribhai Desai, 1st January 1892 to 15th August 1942. Mahadev Haribhai Desai was an eminent Indian freedom fighter, writer, and close associate of Mahatma Gandhi, serving as his personal secretary for over 2 decades. Born in Gujarat, he joined Gandhi during the non-cooperation movement and became an indispensable part of the Mahatma's life, managing his correspondences, documenting events, and offering strategic counsel. Desai was deeply involved in major nationalist movements, including the Salt March and Quit India movement, often enduring imprisonment alongside Gandhi. A prolific writer, he authored works like With Gandhiji in Ceylon and translated many of Gandhi's writings into English, helping to spread his message globally. Known for his discipline, humility, and intellectual depth, Desai balanced administrative skill with a deep commitment to truth and non-violence. His sudden death in the Aga Khan Palace prison during the Quit India movement was a great loss to the freedom struggle. He is remembered as one of the most devoted and selfless companions of Gandhi. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe and share.